I'm going to talk loudly over the server because I've wasted a lot of time in this thing. This is, for me, it's Proliant DL 380 G7. I've taken the frame out which holds the PCI cards. Okay, so that's all out of the way. In the process of messing about setting up this server, I couldn't get it to boot, right? So basically what I discovered was in the left-hand side here near the two connectors for the disk drive bays, A and B, there's the controller, I think it's a 420i controller, and what I did was, a bit stupid, I removed this board which is plugged in at right angles to the board, which I think is a cache unit. I'm not sure. Anyway, I removed it. I probably put it on a metal surface. Right, I'm going to get away from the noise of the server running flat out. It's 30 degrees in here. Okay, I removed that board and kind of forgot about it. I put it back. Completely missed the point that every time I put it back, or after I put it back, the thing refused to boot. So it would hang. Whatever I did was, you know, I just tried all sorts of BIOS settings and putting things in and out. I kind of resorted to getting an older controller from an IBM machine and putting that in, and that seemed to work quite fine. But the little flashing symbol which goes up and down and rotates, which shows you activity, would freeze with initializing, trying to flashing. So in the end I got really sick of it, and I was just about to take the thing out and stick it out in the scrap heap, because I thought, well, okay, I've cooked one of the boards because the fans weren't on flat out. And when you work in a hot environment, I'm in Thailand, and when you work in a hot environment, sometimes you forget to sort of enable all the options, and it doesn't do it automatically. So I thought, well, I cooked the I/O somehow, the PCI Express or some card or some other logic thing in there. I just thought, well, maybe I've cooked it. Anyway, so the card was still in there, that little card I showed you. Then I flashed the bright idea of removing the damn card, putting the two cables back into the original controller, the 420 or whatever it is, and the thing worked perfectly. I'm now running a child setup of Ubuntu on it. Now I'm doing Proxmox and other things. So basically what I'd done was, I'd done something to that cache, or something didn't like it afterwards. And I think the cache is associated with the disks. I couldn't get RAID 1, I could only sort of see one single disk drive at a time. So I didn't even know if there was a RAID configuration. I wasn't really bothered, I just wanted to get to one boot drive. So I put two 380 gig or 300 gig drives in there, SAS SCSIs as well, which I don't like particularly sometimes. So basically the moral of the story is, don't touch that card. Oh, the lights have gone out, that's great. Don't touch that card, and if you take it out, don't put it on a metal surface, because if there's something in there that's backing up, there's no battery backup with it, so if something's keeping it on a metal surface will short out the memory or just do something to it. Anyway, I can't be bothered with it at the moment. The point was, I wasted a lot of time, just like you might be wasting a lot of time, trying to make what was once a really good working server reboot. So now I've got it running. There's no card in there. There's the riser on its own. There's all the sort of fans running, and this is flashing away as it fills itself with Ubuntu. And when you're installing Ubuntu on these things, don't forget to put a mouse, the 2404. Put a mouse on a put a mouse on a serial mouse on a cable. Otherwise, you might get stuck at the boot screen or at the login screen. Bye.